Animals may not be able to speak or master advanced language techniques, but they certainly have other ways of communicating, such as the use of chemicals. Many animals use chemical communication to mark their territory, deter predators, and to follow the path of their pack. This is often done by the use of pheromones. Pheromones are chemical compounds produced and secreted by an animal that influences the behavior and development of other members of the same species. Animals also use pheromones to attract animals of the opposite sex. To show how this works, I'm going to show you an example of communication through pheromones with one of my bunnies. Okay, I'm out here with Buddy, and he's one of my bunnies. And we rescued him about 6 years ago when he was going to be snake meat. So what I'm trying to do out here is, originally, I had put a female scent all over a ball to show how pheromones work and that rabbits are sexually attracted with the use of pheromones. But instead, he's decided that he likes my shoes better. But I guess it's still a female scent, so it still works. Come here, buddy. So see how he's using his chin? So they have a gland there. And this is where pheromones come in. Rabbits as well as cats have a gland under their chin, and when they get excited, it produces a smell, although this smell is not smelt by humans. As Buddy rubs his chin on my boot, as well as chewing it, he's trying to override the smell of me as a Because Buddy is a senior, he doesn't do this, but some other ones will actually spray to mark their territory using urine. I'm back out here with Buddy, so I decided to take an alternative route, and there he is going with the ball. So this is the ball that had the female scent on it, so he's really having a go at that. And the blanket is also from the females. Oh, there's another ball. So it just shows that they try to override their scent of the females with their own. So males are normally considered more dominant, and this just shows that with the use of pheromones, males and females are attracted to the opposite sex. The spray or secretion that rabbits as well as cats produce is actually just highly concentrated urine. The chemical that is most present in urine is urea, with a high concentration of ammonia in it. This is the chemical structure of urea. Urea, also called carbamide, is an organic chemical compound and is essentially the waste produced by the body after metabolizing protein. Naturally, the compound is produced when the liver breaks down protein or amino acids and ammonia. The kidneys then transfer the urea from the body to the urine. Extra nitrogen expelled from the body through urea, and because it is extremely soluble, it is a very efficient process. As rabbits are very limited in the way they can communicate and express their feelings, chemical communication with pheromones is the most important one. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you about chemical communication of ants. Just like rabbits, ants use ketones called pheromones to communicate with each other. These pheromones are created in the metapleural gland. Now I'll explain how ant pheromones are created. To manufacture these pheromones, a two-step process is required. In the first stage of the synthesis of a ketone, a catalyzed hydrogenation of substitution reaction is occurring, resulting in a double bond breaking, a bromine molecule being added, and water being formed as a side product. In the second step, another catalyzed reaction removes the bromine, but a double bond is not replaced in this case. The result of this reaction is a ketone, or pheromone. This image is an example of one of the pheromones ants use in communication. There are three main types of pheromones that are most commonly used by ants: alarm pheromones, trail pheromones, and queen mandibular pheromones. The first type of pheromones are alarm pheromones. When an ant is disturbed, it releases a pheromone that can be detected by other ants several centimeters away. They are attracted by low concentrations of the pheromone and begin to move towards a region of increasing concentration. As they get nearer to the disturbed nestmate, their response changes to one of alarm. The higher concentration causes them to run about as they work to fix the disturbances. Unless an additional amount of alarm pheromones are released, it soon dissipates. This ensures that once the emergency is over, the ants return quietly to their former occupations. The second type of pheromone are trail pheromones. Certain ants, as they return to the nest with food, lay down a trail pheromone. This trail attracts and guides other ants to the food. It is continually renewed as long as the food holds out. When the supply begins to dwindle, trail making ceases. The trail pheromones evaporate quickly so other ants stop coming to the site and are not confused by old trails when food is found elsewhere. The third and final pheromone are queen mandibular pheromones. Queens spend their lives surrounded by a dedicated group of worker ants. The workers are attracted to her by her pheromones that she releases from her mandibular glands. The pheromones is a mixture of alcohols and organic acids. Some of its effects are inducing the workers to feed and groom her and inhibiting ovary development in the workers. Although we may not be aware of it, chemical communication through the use of pheromones is used up to 5 times more than the use of verbal communication. This stresses how important the use of chemicals really are. To conclude, I just wanted to say that if you ever suspect an animal being abused or neglected, report it to your local animal control or humane society. Also, when getting a new pet, consider adopting one from a shelter or animal rescue group. Every animal has the right to a loving and forever home. Thank you.